Good afternoon, guys. Yes, we're doing a prediction show on this Friday. 3 p.m. Eastern Time. As right now, SmackDown is being taped in Berlin. I think it's being taped in Berlin. Yes, the Go Home Show of SmackDown is being taped in Berlin. We're not gonna look at spoilers or anything what happens to SmackDown. You have to see that for yourself, and I'll see that for myself when it's on 8 o'clock Eastern Time, when it's on its normal time. But yes, right now, let's say SmackDown's being taped for the Go Home Show because tomorrow is the first time WWE is going to have a premium live event in Germany, Bash in Berlin. Yes, at the end of August. So we're finally going over to Berlin, Germany, the capital of Germany, for a big event. All right, and I'm going to be joined by Finbar in a couple minutes. He's just having dinner. So yeah, man. So we're gonna do preview predictions. Sorry, I'm doing this today. Now I wish I was gonna do it yesterday, but things came up, and I have stuff, and I'm busy tonight at home, mind you, at home to tell you, at home I'm busy, but that's gonna take away. All right, so. All right, so let me share this out first. I forgot to share this out. And while I do that, I'll wait for Finbar. I'm going to share this out first. Thank you for all watching. Like, share, subscribe, people. I know it's early. I know it's not normal, but I had to do it this time. Okay. All right. Okay, going into this card, there's only 5 matches on the card. You know, you never know. Something may be added tonight. You never know. You never know. But so far, there's only 5 matches out as of right now. Okay? As of right now, there's only 5 matches on the card. Okay? And you gotta remember, this show is at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. So check your time zones. Please check your time zones. Okay? Please check your time zones. Please. Please. All right, man. All right. So while we wait for Finbar, he's finishing dinner. So yeah. Okay. So I'm a little excited for this pay per view. There's no women title matches on the line besides a tag team match. I believe the Intercontinental title match and the U.S. title match are not on the card. So it's just a both heavyweight title match. Oh, right. But here's Finn Hendry.
Say his name and he appears.
Oh, you're going to murder someone. That's your plan. You're going to murder someone today.
Not
today.
You're
planning.
Not today. There'll be no murdering today.
No murder today. But in the future.
Hey. Murdering in the future.
Sunday, man. If you lose this. Oh, no.
Is that when it is? It's on Sunday, is it? No Mercy?
No Mercy, yeah. And he's in the title match.
He's going to lose. I don't know what this idea that the guy will win the NXT title when he works for another company. This is bizarre.
Yeah, of course. And I'm doing a live stream. I mean, watch along. And if I'm not going to hear the end of it, am I?
No.
No.
I apologize. I'm still eating dinner.
Oh, that's fine. I apologize for doing the stream
It was late.
differently. I apologize for you doing the stream today instead of yesterday.
No, that's why I can come on, Aaron, because it's early.
It is early. It is. I know you won't be able. You may be able to come on later for tomorrow's live stream.
For what? Sorry.
For tomorrow, for the watch along, for Bash, the Berlin.
No. Yeah, but I'm probably gonna miss the start.
Oh
Probably miss a
yeah,
few
yeah.
matches. I'll maybe be there for the main event, hopefully, before I go on Camera Geeks.
Whatever the main event is.
The main
I
event is going to be Gunther, right?
probably.
Gotta be, right?
That means you're probably gonna start with Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens.
Yeah.
That's just that's how it is. So, are you looking forward to this event?
Not really, no, because it's just that I've already said what my thoughts
It's
are on these events. They're all big house
it,
shows, man.
this is a little bit of a weaker card. It is compared to other premium live events in the past few months. This is kind of a weaker card. Uh, there's no Intercontinental title match or U.S. title match. There's no women's tag singles matches on there because they're both involved. Well, Rhea and Liv are involved in a mixed tag team, and I don't know what's going on with SmackDown right now with the women's thing. But there is a tag team women's match.
Yeah, I think me and you will probably predict all the same results because that's how predictable this is.
It's just kind of predictable. It is. It is predictable. Yes, so let's get on with the event, the big Bash in Berlin event. So, will be better than Wembley? Will be better than All In? Who knows? Where should we start? Okay, I got the pictures up. Uh, who cares about doing the title matches? I'll just do them wherever. Let's just get the women's out of the way. The tag team women's. Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair are going to challenge Alba Fire and what's her name? Isla Dawn.
Isla Dawn.
I forgot to tag their stable name because they do
Unholy Union.
Unholy Union. You have Blair Davenport in that group, that faction too. No. Why did Unholy win the tag team titles? Well, that's because when they won it, it was in Scotland. Yeah, it's in Scotland.
That's why they're going to lose it here.
Yeah, they're not going to win it here. Obviously, Naomi is going to be on Jade and Bianca's side, and Blair Davenport is going to be on Alba Fire and Isla Dawn's side. Even though Blair Davenport doesn't really fit the Scottish connection there, she's Australian, I think, or New Zealand.
I had a look. Hers is weird. I think she was born in the UK and raised in New Zealand.
Okay.
Or vice versa.
So I guess
it's a strange mix.
Okay. Well, that makes sense why she was probably dating Will Ospreay. Will Ospreay's British. But they're not together anymore. She's with who's she with? Is she with one of the I forget who she is with now.
I don't know. I just pay attention to who they're with in kayfabe. Don't care about real life.
Whatever, yeah. So, look, I'm gonna be honest. I think Jade and Bianca are gonna win, but it's been kind of disappointing. I think they really need to break up Bianca and Jade because there's nobody strong enough right now, like going after the Nia Jax title. Red. Nia Jax women's title, like Bayley, yeah, but like Mia Yim. I mean, that match tonight, right? Mia Yim and Nia Jax not good enough to be on them. Yeah, Finn Balor's not good enough to be a Bash of Berlin.
What is so Triple H does these sort of like 5 match cards, right?
5 or 6 matches.
Some stuff's got to get cut. The reason why the tag title match is on that card and not the women's title match is because the tag titles are changing hands and they need to give one title change to the pay-per-view, right? Otherwise, people are going to start like calling it out as just a big house show, right?
Yeah.
So every pay-per-view will get this sort of B title changing hands, and even the mid-card titles, the IC title and the US title, aren't changing hands on these cards. They're changing hands on big ones. Mm-hmm. So Triple H is bringing back that prestige for those titles, which is good. But it's too predictable, man.
It's just that SmackDown. It's just that SmackDown these credible faces going after Nia Jax's title. I know Nia Jax has missed. She's in a little storyline with Mia Yim. That's just Nia Jax to win easily. That's easy. But like after Bayley, who on the face side is like as near Bailey's level, or on the women's side, as like a main event woman.
Well, it's all
So,
building up to what's her name? Blonde one, one of Money in the Bank.
Tiffany
Tiffany Stratton.
Stratton, yeah.
It's all building up to her cashing in on her. So that's the story.
Yeah, it's just that you just gotta have just drag that along, but you gotta have opponents in between,
Yeah.
right? As that
I
story
don't
goes
I don't
along.
know about that, Aaron. I think she's going to cash in quite soon. I think it's going to be in the next few months.
I don't want
They're going
to
to hold it all these for months. Like,
I don't really want to turn Nia. I don't want to make them turn Nia face.
no, she's not. They're not going to turn Nia face. It will be Tiffany turning face.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like it's clearly to planting the seeds, because Chelsea Green and Piper Niven are clearly planting the seeds.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, yeah. Mia is never gonna win the title. I'm sorry.
Unga Bangalores.
Yeah. That match is tonight, right? I think SmackDown's being taped right now. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but I think it's being taped
Yeah,
right now.
don't get spoilers. It ruins it. I'm gonna watch it tomorrow. I'll try and watch it tomorrow when I get a chance, and then I don't want no spoilers. Right?
Okay, it is being taped. Yeah. Okay, but I'm not
Yeah, it's
saying
being
it
taped. It'll be running about the same time as what the pay-per-view will be.
for you. Yeah. Well, for you. For me, it won't.
No, I mean the taping will be running at the same time as the pay-per-view will be broadcast live
Yeah,
tomorrow.
yeah, yeah.
And then
That's true.
your
Like,
SmackDown will be broadcast like late night for me.
oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, I think. But do you think they need to break up Bianca and Jade? I think they're keeping this. They're using that tag team to keep Jade like, uh, not her to get a lot of work, right?
But do you not think that breakup comes for a WrestleMania match though?
Yeah, but who turns?
I
I think it's
I
Jade.
would turn Jade. Yeah, I'd turn Jade heel.
Bianca is lower. Bianca is definitely more likable as a face. Jade, yeah, Jade has more of the heel look. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, like she just does. She's better suited for the heel look. Even though Bianca was fine as a heel in NXT, but on the main roster, she hasn't been a heel at period.
I always think the bigger person is a better heel.
Yeah, look at Charlotte
You
Flair,
know what
for
I mean?
example.
Yeah.
Until they get over a lot, because Rhea Ripley was a bigger person, and look at where she is now. Like, yeah,
She's fighting guys, man.
yeah. Oh, yeah. What she did it to Jordan Devlin or JD McDonough, whatever you want to call him. Hey, look, you're all elite now, Finbar.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, so I think we're agreement on that, right? Jade and Bianca, right? Are gonna.
Yeah, I think they're going to win the titles. And that'll be your only title change.
Yeah, I agree, definitely. Let's do the Terra Twins. So yeah, so Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley's name is called the Terra Twins now.
I
Or
don't
Terra
think they're
Towers.
officially.
Terra Towers.
They're not officially being billed as that though when they're
What do they
announced.
call it? Terra Twins? They should be called the Terra
Terror
Towers.
Twins. That's what Damian Priest called them when they both held the world titles.
Oh, if they were called Terror Towers, you know how much blowback they would get?
The Terror Towers.
Yeah, that's not a good thing. That's not a good name. Terror Towers, 9/11.
Yeah, I
Like-
get that part. That's the
Like,
kind of thing
even
Vince
though those
would do.
weren't towers, but you get the idea.
That's what Vince would do, and he would dress them both up as Arabs.
Hey, I'm looking forward to this doc, man. I'm gonna watch the hell of that doc on Netflix.
Yeah, I know you look forward to it. Yeah,
Of course, man.
so this one is the only non-title one, right?
The
that
CM
right?
Punk and
Oh yeah, sorry, CM Punk came through. Of course it is.
Yeah, so obviously this is no title because Rhea is a mixed tag team match, and Rhea and Liv is a champion from Raw. So this is
there's no mid card title matches. It's just the two world titles.
no mid card title matches at all. No mid cards.
I think maybe he should extend his pay per views to 6 matches. What do you think? 5
I
is
think
too.
so.
Too
I
little.
think he could do 6 matches in 3 hours. I think he could do that. The thing is, with WWE now on these premium live events, when a match ends, it's like 10 minutes between matches. Because they have all these advertisements.
Cut that down. If they cut that down, they could get a lot more in.
Yeah.
But-
Because
but
have you
the
noticed that?
advertisers need to be-
How long it's between matches in WWE premium live events? It's like they have like 10 minutes advertisements, man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Uh okay. So to me, this is look. I know Dom. Look, Damon Priest to me is kind of fourth wheel here because Damon Priest should go after Finn Balor if you really think about it, not
Yeah.
Dom. Rhea should go after Liv Morgan. Dom.
Yeah.
But obviously, you shouldn't like Finn and Dom and Finn and Liv should not be the tag team because Liv and Dom are the couple of the group. But I guess being fooled by Dom, that's the reason why Damon Priest is in this match. And
Yeah, and Dom's in it because he's eating the pin off Damien.
yeah, yeah, I like if you really think about this. There's no way Rhea and Damon Priest should lose this match. I'm sorry.
Not to a team with Dominic Mysterio in it. No,
No, if
no
it had
matter what
Finn
fuckery
Balor,
happens.
maybe. If it's Finn on the team, maybe. Right? Like,
I can see them getting jumped at the end, like Damien pinning
yeah, this is
Dom.
not over. This is not over,
Yeah,
man.
and then they get jumped at the
After
end
this, no, this is not over. Not
because
over, man.
it will like you said, it will lead up to Damien versus Balor.
Yeah, because you need Damien versus Balor. Like
Yeah,
that's for Damien, right? That's for the. It's more like that's the not the ultimatum, but the ultimate goal for Damien is get his hands on a singles match versus Finn Balor, and then
yeah.
Rhea and Liv. That's the final goal for her. And Dom, I don't know, maybe in the handicap match, and that's when. Do you think Rhea's gonna land the Riptide on Dom here?
No, probably not.
No,
I don't know.
I
Maybe because if Damien pins him, then she's got all the chance in the world to do it, right?
I want
So
I want her.
maybe, yeah. Do you know what? I would say yes, probably.
I I actually I would wait till like the single match between Liv and Rhea. Dom tries to get involved, and he gives Dom she gives Dom the Riptide there. I mean, it'd be a cool moment. It is Germany. Would give him a cool moment.
Yeah.
So you're saying yes? I'm not. I don't think so. But I think it's going to happen though. It's probably going to happen in the next.
Feels like it, yeah, it feels like one of them WrestleMania things, doesn't it?
It does, but like I don't want to wait to WrestleMania. Is he in the field right now, man? Like I don't think you could drag this all the way to WrestleMania.
Triple H, man, it's long term storytelling.
Right? Yeah.
That's what-
The problem is with long term storytelling, you got to keep it interesting. You know.
I'm sure they could. I'm sure they could drag this out
So there's
if they
been
really want.
instances in long-term storytelling where it has the interest. They screw it up the interest of a long-term story. Hey, thank you for coming in. Yeah, I'm going with you. The Terror twins, even though
Has
they look nothing like twins.
It has to be them, right? There's no.
What? One's from Australia, one's from New York. They look nothing like twins.
No, he called them the Terror Twins when they were both holding up their identical world titles, and that's why
Oh
he's calling them that. Do you remember?
no, I don't.
He's after he won at Mania and the two of them were in the ring. He was the Terror Twins are on top of the world or something. He said that they both held up their identical world titles. It's nothing to do with them being twins, man, but they hold the twin titles. That was the point of it. Because I never heard them called that before that.
No. All right. Come on. Yeah. All right. So let's. All right. Let's go to the next match. I think. Yeah. Obviously, the Judgment Day will try to get involved, right? Either beat down, interference, something like that, right? They'll try to cause.
Yeah.
That's the only way. If they could, if Dom and Liv win, it's not going to be clean.
No.
You know,
Oh, well, I mean, with Dom on that team, of course not.
uh man, we'll do the title matches. The main title matches left. There's only 3 matches left.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we're not even half an hour in, and we're
It's good because I don't have long tonight, man.
Okay, we'll do the title matches. CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre in a strap match. Now this might be one of my favorite feuds going in wrestling right now. This is a long time story match since since the day of the since Will Rumble. Really, if you really think this is long-term storytelling, since Will Rumble, yes, CM Punk hasn't been physically involved a lot because of the injury. But if you really think about it, Punk got hurt in the Will Rumble, and the last guy eliminated was Drew. And then the Raw next night, Drew kind of put him off TV, and then Punk cost him the cash in. No, he didn't. He didn't. He cost him the title match, right? Because he won the title from Seth at WrestleMania Night One, and then he caught. Then he made a 5 minute celebration into a nightmare for Drew when Damian Priest cashed it on him, and and he cost Drew the title match at Clash of the Castle, right? When he
Yeah.
pretended to be the referee, and Drew got some things on his own. He beat up Punk. He said he quit, but he didn't really quit. He showed up. He showed up.
Yeah, that whole I
He-
quit thing, he only did that for a week. They should have dragged it out
yeah,
longer.
yeah. Because you know what? CM Punk kind of did something similar when he walked out with the title at Money in the Bank, and a week later he was back.
Yeah, but that was under Vince, man. Like, you can expect that under Vince. Remember, Vince got blown up and was back the next week crying
Well,
about Benoit.
that's because of Benoit. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
I was fake killed last week, but this week, Chris Benoit's dead.
Vince is the Undertaker. Vince is the Undertaker.
Yeah.
Big Taker. I'm gonna love this match. So this match, they have to hit the four corners, right?
Yeah, you're supposed to carry your opponent to the corner
Yeah.
and then hit the corner.
Yeah, each corner.
I don't like these matches. These matches too gimmicky, man.
I don't think CM Punk has real any interest in hitting the four corners in this match. He made it clear though. He has no interest in. He wants to punish Drew.
Yeah, but he still wants to win and probably will, right? So they get one each at this point, and then the rubber match
Bad
comes
blood.
later. A bad blood, you think? Yeah.
So if this is a strap match and Punk wins, because this is a stipulation match, right? A big stipulation match. The Hell in a Cell match. I think this feud is destined for Hell in a Cell.
No way do you put these guys in a cell.
It might be the hottest feud on Raw right now.
I know, but Punk, man, in a cell.
Don't worry, it's not Ryback.
No, but you don't need Ryback because he got injured by Drew in the Royal Rumble, right?
Yeah, but
That's where he got hurt was with Drew, and Drew's quite safe.
But this is the same guy who wrestled in AEW with all that shit. Four corners is stupid. It is. It is stupid. It is stupid.
Yeah,
But
because they got like a light, don't they? You hit a button and a light lights up in the corner or some shit. It's dumb, man. I hate these things.
the four corners.
Just have them do a street fight.
What's the difference between that and why just make it a bull match?
It's the same thing, though, isn't it?
I think the bull
Just a
match.
different type of thing tying them
They
together.
don't. Yeah, I guess it's the point of it is really just hitting. I mean, yeah, the four corners is the way to win, but I guess the point of it is they just wanted to punish each other because with the belt, right? Because they punished Drew with the belt by his Gene belt and all that. So I guess that's the idea. But this is not over yet. I mean, I know what you're saying about CM Punk and the Hell in a Cell, but look at the intensity in of this feud, man. Like this is destined for Hell in a Cell. To be the finish of Hell in a Cell.
It's got to be something big, yeah. You're right. And a singles match is not it.
That's what Hell in a Cell matches are for, right? For heated feuds, right? Heated feuds.
Because the last one they couldn't even make that a straight singles match. It was a special guest referee.
Because they wanted to get they wanted to get Seth Rollins involved in some capacity.
Yeah.
Seth Rollins, that's true. Well, Seth Rollins, when he came back after WrestleMania, he only wrestled one match, and that was Money in the Bank, and that's it. He didn't wrestle afterwards because he's still hurt.
Yeah.
But they're saved. They want to make sure Seth Rollins is healthy enough for WrestleMania season, so they can have.
Yeah, that's why they dropped Bronson Reed on him 6 times to make sure he was okay.
Yeah. So because they want to save him for WrestleMania season. They want to make sure he's like good enough for WrestleMania season, right? Because they wanted to do the Punk and Seth Rollins match at WrestleMania, like they planned earlier this year. It was all going to plan until Punk got hurt. Punk ruined everything.
I've got to say, I just going off topic, talking about Bronson Reed, because I hadn't talked to you since then. That Bronson Reed spot off the wall onto the car on top of Braun Strowman.
Yeah.
That was fucking cool, man. Just the way he flops on top of people.
Oh yeah.
Beautiful,
like,
man.
I think I got CM Punk winning here.
Yeah, so Punk will win this one because it'll have to be 1-1, and then there'll be a rubber match down the line. Probably Bad Blood, yeah, like you said. And
Yeah.
then it will just keep going, won't it? It will just keep on. Maybe Bad Blood's a, no, not a double count out, but like a double DQ or something, some screwy
Just go
finish.
on
Maybe.
and on and on.
Yeah, and it just keeps going. Because this feels like it has to finish like a big pay per view, like Survivor Series or something, or the Rumble. Because obviously Punk's going to be maybe winning the Rumble. You think?
um,
Gotta be right.
if Seth is champion, let's say Seth, if Gunther loses the title,
He's not going to lose the title. It'll probably
then
be
it,
like
then I'll be yeah. I can yeah. The thing is, that's the only way I can see it happening.
I don't know if we need to be married to this idea of Seth versus Punk at Mania. That can happen anywhere. I think it just needs to be Punk in the main event of Mania
He
to make
wants to
him.
be main event WrestleMania. That's what he wants.
Yeah, but Seth Rollins being in the main event with him is not the thing he's after. That's just
No,
what was going to happen last year.
I mean
I think it's Punk Gunther in the main event of Mania,
I like to see
where Punk wins the
Gunther.
title.
I like to see that because let's go. Let's go. Well, we'll get to Gunther later. That'll be our last topic because Gunther is probably going to main event.
Yeah.
So this one is Cody Rhodes versus Kevin Owens, and yeah, the story going into this is maybe Kevin Owens. Well, he did say he didn't deserve it, blah blah blah, but he's getting it anyway, right? But the story is Kevin Owens can betray Cody Rhodes? Is he going to betray Cody Rhodes? Right? I don't think so. I don't think so because they kind of played that up.
Too
And
obvious.
I know, like Finbar, the wrestling does it obvious, but when Austin Theory and Grayson Waller show that on the Titantron, on the Titantron, of all his so-called betrayals, that gives you the impression he's not going to betray him. Like he's not going to betray him.
Yeah. It would be too obvious, right?
Yeah, like way too obvious.
Yeah. Although it's been obvious since Triple H took over, that's way too obvious.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, even though I think Cody Rhodes kind of needs stronger heels on SmackDown. Honestly, he needs.
Yeah. That's why I'm kind of wavering on whether he turns on him or not.
I think the loss of Bobby Lashley kind of hurts that.
Yeah.
Lashley
wasn't a heel though. Right near the end, he was.
Yeah, but I know the thing is, but I think he could
have turned easy.
They had AJ Styles for a little bit for a couple times, but that's about it. And Solo Sikoa is kind of Sikoa is, he's kind of saying he's going for the title while dealing with Roman Reigns too, right? Like he said in the last promo.
Do you know what? Fuck it. I think he turns on him. I think Owens turns on him. Cody beats him clean, shakes hands.
Kevin Owens gets pissed.
As they're about to leave the ring, he powerbomb someone to the ring apron. I think he does it. Because there isn't enough. Because this will protract that feud for a little while we're waiting on getting to like Survivor Series and Rumble and stuff, right?
Yes.
Because he's got nobody to go against. Who's he go against next, realistically?
Yes. Well, Randy Orton is technically still SmackDown.
Yeah, no, but he's going against Gunther now.
Well,
over at the
I think that's just a one match thing. I don't think he's going to go after Gunther after Bash of Berlin. I think that's over. I think Gunther's going to have a new challenger.
Right, maybe. So Gunther beats Orton. Orton comes back to SmackDown after Owens betrays Rhodes. Maybe Randy comes back and he's like, "What are you doing, man?" Like to.
I was supposed to betray him.
No, he said, "What are you doing, man?" to Owens, and then he just fucking out of nowhere RKO's Rhodes, and then the two of them. And then you get triple threat.
Do you remember when they were feuding with Logan Paul, the WrestleMania stuff? I thought one of them was going to turn on each other.
When who was feuding with Logan Paul?
Kevin Owens and Randy Orton. Remember they had a triple threat match at WrestleMania this year with Logan Paul for the U.S. title?
You thought one was going to turn on the other?
Yeah, during that time. Yeah, during that build up.
That didn't really need it though, because they were the whole idea of that one was you didn't see any way out for Logan Paul because he had two faces against him, and he still got out with a title.
Yeah, I just have this feeling. It's just that I always have this.
I think the two of them. I see the two of them turning heel on Cody.
It's just in the back of my mind, Kevin Owens and Randy Orton are not the most trustworthy guys.
No, that's why turning the two of them would be good. because then you get
Oh,
triple threats, and then Cody becomes the guy on his own.
Cody starts faction.
Nah, he doesn't need it. He
No, he
doesn't need it.
doesn't. No, that's such a heel thing for him to do, right? Create a
Yeah,
faction. Like it's not
yeah.
AEW,
It's not.
man.
It's not Japan where every single guy's in a
All of
faction.
a sudden, AEW is trying to like, create an NWO angle with John Moxley. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, I don't. Who? AEW.
Yeah. Seriously,
I suppose I'm
like
all elite now, so I've
John
got to correct
Moxley,
it.
thing on Dynamite, like Red could back me up on this. I don't know if you saw it, Dynamite, right? He comes to the crowd, different theme music, has a shirt on, the jeans, and like bald head, and he looked different, very different. He tells Tony Schiavone, this is not your company anymore. I'm like, what the fuck? This is NWO stuff?
Right. I'll have to get Red to give me the cliff notes.
Oh, you'll see it.
I haven't watched it.
I don't like
So
Red. Do you
so
think?
it's getting
I don't think
worse.
it's part of the back. I don't think it's part of Blackwell Comic Club anymore.
Was that even a thing anymore?
It's still a thing.
Because I remember that
Uh,
from when I reviewed an episode of Dynamite. I remember the Blackpool Combat Club, and I
no,
think William Regal was in
they
it.
celebrate. They celebrate when Brian Danielson won the title at All In, but Moxley wasn't there celebrating. It was just Amir Yula and Claudio.
Cesaro. Yeah,
And
Claudio.
Cesaro. But Moxley wasn't in there. This is
Right.
oh man, that's big. If that's alluding to Shane O'Mac, that's fucking big. Oh my god! If you get a big man in AEW, whether Shane or Stephanie, I mean, it's not gonna be Vince, obviously.
If Shane shows up, I'll watch it to see what happens. It
Oh
will
my
be
god!
a car crash. You know that, don't you?
Oh my god!
It'll be an absolute fucking car crash. Can you imagine Shane McMahon, right? Who probably is an awful booker. I think he's come up with some ideas before he came up with that thing where was it Raw Underground? Did he come up with that? He did, right?
That was horrible.
And then you've got Tony Khan, who's useless, and the two of them together. Oh, this would be so fucking cool. Like, you wish Vince McMahon was back.
Oh no! Yeah. So yeah, we got obviously Cody retaining here. Cody's not losing this title here, man. No.
No, this is the most locked in result of the whole card.
Then we got the main event I'm looking for. Randy Orton versus Gunther. Now the whole story about this match, it really goes back to King of the Ring. Randy Orton's shoulders were not really down, right? They were not down when Gunther won.
Yeah.
Even though that was kind of botched. That was a botched thing. But at least they kind of made a story kind of out of it. But Gunther's always what I like about Gunther's character, he's always seemed like a snob, you know?
Yeah.
Right? He looks down upon you like, oh, you're from the streets, you're trash. This is how I'm from an elite family. I'm raised this way, you know, like a snob would say, right?
Yeah,
right?
kind of like Triple H when he first started. Remember when he was the asshole?
Oh yeah.
The
The Greenwich, what's it called? The Greenwich.
Just when he was getting called Hunter Hearst Helmsley, he was just like
and
an
he had
asshole.
an accent too.
Yeah,
for a little bit. He tried an accent. Yeah.
Yeah, but Gunther's is real.
Oh, God, this is real. This is a main event. Look, Gunther's gonna win. Okay.
Yeah, I would probably say this is the most locked in. The two world title matches are locked in.
If Gunther loses this match, Gunther's buried. I'm sorry.
There's no way.
He's
in
buried.
The world
He can't. If he loses this match, I don't think there's any way he can't. I think his trajectory is going downhill. I don't think there's a way he can recover ever.
It's like there's no way he loses, just like there's no way Joe Hendry takes the NXT title back to TNA.
Well, the reality,
none of that happens this week.
He's not in the chat, but he might reply later after.
No, he'll be here since I've said that. Say his name and he appears. Janong. What's this I hear about Joe Hendry not winning?
Oh yeah, I don't recognize Gunnar. I consider the title make it. What? Gunnar's awesome.
Yeah, that's a bad take, Red.
Yeah.
Very bad take. There are worse people that fucking belt could be on, let's be honest.
I mean, look.
There has been worse people.
If you compare the two, who looks like a champion? Damian Priest or Gunnar? Hey, Gunnar and Gunther. Gunther, right? Gunther's like We knew. I think from the day he joined NXT UK, yeah, this guy's gonna be like a future world champion. If he ever goes to the America, if he ever
What
goes to the US,
didn't he take the NXT UK title quite quickly?
from Pete Dunne,
Yeah, right in his first match, right?
I think so. Yeah,
Right. So
and he was
the
dominant in
guy the
NXT
guy was
UK.
being treated like a star from the minute he walked into the WWE, and he's been well
Well,
revered
the
again
only thing
across
he
Europe.
wasn't the only thing he wasn't really treated well was NXT US for a short while. He wasn't like dominant there, fully dominant. But they made sure to make him dominant on on the main roster and stuff.
You could count
And
on one hand the amount of times he's
he
been beaten.
you could there's only a few people like I noticed like his feud with Ilya Dragunov that carried from NXT UK to NXT States was one of the best. Like, it
Yeah.
was,
I know he didn't have both of his shoulders down on the mat, but that was a botch. It wasn't booked like that, right?
well, the referee counted, so he won, man.
It was a shoot botch, though. It wasn't like it was booked that way, so it looked like he's not a legitimate champion, wasn't it?
Red in your eyes, but your eyes are not. But you're not official. You're not WWE. You don't make it official. Okay. When you can work, when you work at WWE, you could change. You could change the. You could make. You could change the rules.
Yeah, when you marry into the family, like what Triple H did.
Triple H is that's still kind of a McMahon family, isn't it?
No, not
Is it?
anymore.
Well, no, not in the family. No, if you're marrying her, no, it's TKO.
Yeah, it's the
The
Levesque family.
Rock.
It's the Levesque family, man.
What if we married to the
No
Rock
McMahon's
family?
anymore.
He does own like he's part of the board.
I'm sure he's got a few shares, man.
The
He
Rock
must
wants
have.
everything. The Rock wants everything, man.
Oh yeah, The Rock. Yeah, but I'm sure Triple H has got a few shares as well.
Sure.
A few penny shares for his good
Sure.
work.
Sure, he's got good work.
That's
All
it.
right.
That's the card. Aaron.
Yeah, it's 5 matches. If this is AEW pay per view, we'd be doing like 10 or 11 matches.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the card, man. Tomorrow's the watch along, and Sunday's the NXT No Mercy watch along. Yeah, that's the card. What do you think? What do you think overall of the card?
I don't like these. I want it to be 6 matches. Maybe that's as many as it needs to be. 6. I think 6 is a good sweet number. I think 5 is too little. There's going to be long matches on this card, man. 20 minutes, and you know what I mean.
Yeah.
The
Yeah, I know you're red.
the one that's going to go longest is going to end up being the CM Punk Drew one. It's going to go 20 plus minutes because they're going to be all over it. You know they're going to be all over that arena.
Go that long?
But it will be like there'll be a lot
What?
of double downs and shit. They're going to be all over that arena. You know that?
Oh yeah, yeah. There's no
There's no
DQ.
count outs. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, there's no DQ.
so that'll go 20 odd minutes, and then the two title matches will be quite long as well. They'll be in the teens, easy.
Red, you're an AEW chill now, man. You betrayed WWE. No, I'm kidding. AEW has been good lately. It has been. I agree. But whatever.
But I see if Shane O'Mac comes in, I can see it going downhill fast. Is he going to be allowed to be called?
There's against Stephanie McMahon. Stephanie McMahon's technically not working with WWE. Can you imagine?
It's not technically. She's not.
Can you imagine the husband? No, you know what? If Stephanie McMahon did go and work with AEW, people would accuse WWE of
Steph won't.
With espionage, sabotaging.
No, Steph won't because she's been seen in the crowd plenty, and they've been talking about her on TV.
Where?
So, you know, yeah, when he does his press conferences and he gets asked questions.
I know. I'm just saying. Technically, she could sign up with AEW.
But she won't. Her husband's on the other one.
But all the conspiracy people, the wrestling conspiracy people say, WWE made her work for AEW to sabotage, espionage, stuff like that, to spy on them. You know how the Vince Russo stuff. Remember before we end this, right? Remember people bought a conspiracy that WWE set Vince Russo, the WCW, to
sabotage it.
Yeah, even though it was already going downhill at the time. Before he got
there. I don't think it needed Vince Russo's help. Because even with Vince Russo there, you still had, it doesn't work for me, brother. He's the reason it went downhill.
All right. All right, guys. Tomorrow, guys, and then Sunday. Tomorrow in the afternoon once again, and Sunday at night. I don't know if Finbar's going to be there. He tried to make it to tomorrow, but
I'll try
obviously
and make it to the last couple of maybe the last couple of matches if I can before
I don't know if
Gambler
he'll
Geek
be
starts.
around. I don't know if he'll be around for NXT. I mean, it's late.
When's so NXT's?
8
Oh,
o'clock.
when is Bash? Is that it's tomorrow Saturday, right? That's tomorrow, and then NXT Sunday.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll try because it's a Sunday night because that's
Yeah.
going to be late, isn't it? Because it's
Yep.
in America. Yeah, I don't know. I'll let you know. But I should be here for the last couple of matches before Gambler Geek kicks off. And I'll
Well,
be in.
how's the sell you got, Gavin Geeks, man? I mean, Bad Blood.
Bad Blood.
It's on. Yeah, it's gonna be during Gavin Geeks because it's
They're all
Saturday.
Aaron. They're all on Saturdays now, man.
Well, tell them to move it back to
Couldn't
Sunday.
be. It couldn't have been a worse time. I could go back to doing that thing I did before and just like be on the panel, but ignore most of what's being said and watch the pay per views. I did that during Mania, but I shouldn't have done it. I should have just. I should have
Hey,
just.
you should tell.
I knew these.
That's not Tony's a wrestling fan. Maybe you should.
But
He
I
should,
knew that all these fuckers in the chat were going to ruin it if I didn't
know,
watch it.
do mercy, no mercy now. The no mercy card is shit. Okay, I'm sorry. The no mercy
And I don't
card
know
is
any.
shit.
I don't know any really. And the only match I know is happening is the title match with Ethan Page and Joe Hendry, but I don't know any of the other matches or any of the
Okay,
other wrestlers.
I'll briefly go. Ethan Page versus Joe Henry for a title. That's Ethan Page is retaining. Okay.
Yeah, easy.
Okay.
Sorry, Jan.
Singles match: Wesley versus Zachary Rance because Wesley turned heel on his Rascals. Wesley. Okay.
Right.
Chase University, Andre Chase and Rich Holland versus Nathan Fraser and Axton for the NXT Tag Team titles.
They'll retain because they just won it. I know that.
Yeah. Kalani Jordan versus Randy Chu for the North American title. Kalani Jordan.
Is that she's the one that's got the title?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's too soon to change that title because it's just been introduced.
Obi Femi versus Tony D'Angelo for the NXT North American champion. There's no way Tony D'Angelo's defeating Obi Femi.
He's the big Nigerian guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roxanne Perez versus Jada Parker for the NXT Women's Champion. Roxanne Perez.
Right. What's the opponent like? I don't know anything about her.
Jada Parker?
Yeah.
I don't know much about her. She's aligned with this tag team. I forget what they're called, but I don't know much about her really. You gotta have to look her up.
Because I think I know this Roxanne Perez has had the title a while. I think it's time she has it taken off her.
I think they're saving it for one of Julia or the other Mexican girl, Stephanie Bakir, or Chili girl, whatever she was. Chili, right? She's Chili, right? I don't know.
She's Mexican.
Yeah, oh, Mexican, whatever. Yeah, I think they're. yeah.
You might be right. Do you think we get Julia debuting? No mercy.
I know Red thinks it's gonna happen. Might happen.
I'll watch it if that's the case. Julia's.
I'm just not a big fan of Roxanne Perez. I don't think she's that good. I mean,
no, she's too small, right? She's not believable.
She's fine in the ring, but everything else is that her mic skills are shit. She doesn't have a great she doesn't have a threatening look. It's like who is scared of her?
But she also looks like
She doesn't.
As a heel, she's forcing it as well.
She is forcing. She doesn't have the personality, the charisma, the acting chops. That's the problem. And she doesn't do good promos.
Red thinks both of them will appear at No Mercy.
No.
Or he's saying so it could be both of them.
I don't think. Why would
I don't
they
know
do
if
both
both
of
of them do.
That's
I don't
stupid.
think they debut the two of them at once. One would take away from the other. And they should be billed equally because they're both international stars. I like Julia better because I know more about her because I used to watch a lot of women's.
All right.
I like Asian women.
Well, she's part.
She's half Italian, half Japanese.
Yeah.